So if I go to chat capture, right click, filter, Luma key? It's like, no, it's a color key. Custom. Sub, welcome in. Sup, Calfan. Honestly, this is not going to be a super long stream. It's mostly a test to see, uh, there we go. It's a little too loud, but like I said, it's more of a test to see if the chat works, and I'm glad you're here because I know it works now. And so I did the chat thing. No, I wasn't planning on it. I'm watching my boy, and my wife is at work, and so on I wasn't planning on it today, but might as well, just a tiny bit, right? I got nothing going. That's true. I will. Okay, I'm watching my boy. I'm watching my son, and so we could push the stream further. Look, I was planning on at least doing like 30 minutes, maybe an hour. I mean, if he falls asleep, then it'll be a little bit more, but I need to get the sound right again. Um, oof.
Welcome to Biomutant.
First things first, I'm going to turn this down, because that's insanity. Music halfway, interface halfway, ambience at 75. Let's just turn that down a little bit more. Speech, gibberish, I can stay up. Sound effects can stay at 80. I like high frequency of narrator and a little bit more gibberish. Yeah. Okay. You let him game with you, I promise I'll behave. Good, you better behave, because I can't say everything you say, man. You're nuts. um, so a couple questions. Does the chat look good? I can make it like like more opaque. No, go down to 1. This thing just doesn't want to. Wow. Okay. No, that's not the right thing I want to do. Filters, chroma keys, totally opaque, but right? I don't think it's really gonna change it that much. Lower the similarity, increase the similarity. Will that do it? That seems to do it a little bit more. But you tell me how the chat looks. It's literally, so what I did is I haven't seen like anybody on the internet do it this way, but the way I did it is you'll see my mouse just scroll over here. It's a display capture, So I'm capturing my other display over here, and then I just shrunk it down to be over my chat. And then obviously I just chroma keyed that in. It's pretty good, though I recommend you have your webcam and chat fader out like how Joe Bartolozzi does. If you know him, if you don't, search him up. Well, I'll search him up right now. Joe Bartolozzi. Bartolozzi. I'm not sure if I'm saying that right. Joe? Joe Bart? Lozzi? Joe Bartolozzi? Hello? I'm gonna go to his YouTube. Laid out. Oh, how it's laid out? Yes. Should I just check out any of his videos? I've never seen this guy before. Dang, that chin though. The chin on this guy is nuts. You could cut paper with that stuff, man.
They only have 1 day to catch food for the entire winter.
Okay.
Did it fucking freeze over again?
All right. All right. Okay. So like this up here. How's that? Honestly, I like it on the bottom right. Would it be that difficult for me to move this? Let me see. Yeah, I can move it. Now these videos are gonna permanently have you there doing that. So I mean, this is how I laid it out. This is how he does it on his streams. This is a little bit different. I can't change the size of my chat. It would be really difficult to do that. But oh man, I do like it on the bottom though. What do you think? Should I have it on the bottom here or on the top? I what? Well, I'm looking at his video from a month ago, and it's it's on the top right, and then he's got his like sub goal underneath, and then underneath that skill issue. No, dude, it took me forever to set this thing up. I had to like right click it and change the transform and everything. Webcam a little bit bigger. Bigger how? Because I can drag it on this camera like that, but bigger. Hold on. Like that. How is that? Could even hide the top chat section. Right? Oh, it's hard to see this. Like, I mean, I could do it like that. You tell me. You tell me. You're my loyal viewer. I listen to you. No, man, they're not here right now. We're in between a shift change. So the nurses are not here right now, unfortunately. Teensy bit bigger. Well, that's what she said. If we go any bigger, you won't see the game. Teensy bit bigger. There we go. Now. Calvin, tell me. You tell me. Is that the business or is it not the business? Also, if you didn't notice, I got a light now. It's my other ring light. Actually, buddy, you gotta go lay down and go to bed, okay? This thing broke. Broke. So broke. In his 70s. I will. I'll do it when I'm 100 too. Get over there. Trash. I think it is the business. Good. Good. Okay. That's the business. This is what I'm looking for. I want the business. I want it to be totally base on my head. Okay. So I just wanted to see how well this ran or how not so well it ran. So I'm gonna like because I needed to do this test to see if it like really used that much. It look, it's only using 10%, less than 10% of my CPU, which is awesome. This, you know what you need to be doing right now. He's not being obedient. He's doing the opposite of what he needs to be doing. I'm talking about you. You need to lay down. It's a bit too transparent. Okay, then I'll go back to what I had before. So filters, color key, defaults. Yes. Custom color. I think what it did before was probably the best. How's that? How's that? Is this look, you're here for it. You're here for the ultimate setup. So these games develop. No, I don't want to watch it short. I want to check the lab out. So I want to see it from my point of view, what it looks like. That's good. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, buddy. Let's go. What? Can we not? Weird. It's not showing up with eyes. Yeah. That does look good. That's good. Yeah. 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 Okay. Okay, perfect. Good. Thank you for your help. Yeah. But it looks fairly smooth too. I click new game. I'll do medium, and we'll see how it runs through it. Okay, perfect. Good. Thank you for your help. Dude, that thing sounds weird as hell.
Encoding.
Okay, yeah.
delay.
I could be okay with that. I could be okay with how it looks right now and how it's running. Um, you can pay me for 3 hours minimum. 3 hours minimum? Well, you know what? How about this? Uh, instead of streaming tomorrow, I'll stream tonight. And then, what is tonight for you? For me, in comparison to you? Dude, I don't know. The thing sounded gross. Lay down, go to bed. Your little face is cute, but you need to go to bed. Okay, no, lay down. Listen, okay? You listen, go to bed, okay? Bro, how long did it take you to go to sleep anyway? Little nutbag. He's he's back there. What are we choosing? Dude, that little bug is violating you. It needs to go away. I'm a dum don. I really don't know what I'm going to be going for here. Dum don. Oh, heck yeah. It's 8 a.m. for me usually. I think my sleep schedule might be regular still. Probably a bit tricky but just tweaking from the tiredness. I prefer it over tomorrow though. Right now it's 12. Wait, I prefer it over tomorrow. So it's 12 a.m. in the morning for you right now. It is. Oh, so okay, so that means it's midnight. right? Is that what it means? No, go down, lay down in bed, buddy, please. Lay down. Do you want to watch your movie? Okay, will you stay in your bed if you want to watch your movie? Okay, because you were just yawning a couple seconds ago, bud. It's 8 a.m. So 8 a.m. is in the morning. It's 2 p.m. right now for me. And so, yeah. Yeah, it's say it's look, it's 2:14 p.m. That's p.m. And it's light outside. So if I usually stream at 8 a.m. for you, then oh that's nuts. Dang. Man, you're waking up pretty. I mean, I wake up at like 7 a.m. every morning. Um, Let me get his movie on real quick, and I'll be right back. Okay? He was watching Spirit, so I'm gonna put it right back on for him, and I'll be right back. It'll take me like 5 seconds. Play the game and convincing him it's a movie. Killing two birds with one stone. He literally will not go to bed if that's the case. On the weekdays, I wake up at 6. Pretty typical for school days. And then you sleep at 11, which gives you 7 hours of sleep. Well, I mean, I'm gonna be honest, 7 hours is pretty good. Some days I'm running off of like 5 hours, sometimes 4 hours, sometimes even less. Um, but I mean, that's the biz. That's the business. 7 hours of sleep. Oh well, that's typically what I get around anyways. But you usually sleep at to 11 p.m. and sleep 10 to 12. Oh, you usually sleep 10 to 12 hours. Dang. Well, hey, you're growing. You need all the energy you can muster. Uh, um, I mean, it's not a half bad point. Don't let him watch stuff in the background while sleeping. It can ruin his attention span later, just like me. Well, look, he's not gonna get a phone until like he absolutely needs one, anyways. And so I think that's the big attention killer, is the ability to like freaking watch, um, like these like 8-second videos. Got to put on my lipstick. No, my lips are all messed up. Um, Years ago, I used to punch uh, people. You know, I used to get in fights. Some of them planned. The planned ones were more dangerous than the not planned ones. But um, yeah, no, my friend, he hit me so hard in the face that just like my lip exploded. And if you didn't know what's inside, well, actually, if you want to know what's inside your lips, just let me know. I'll let you know. Attributes. Define your character's starting attributes. To see more detailed explanations of what effect each attribute has, press I.
Define your genetic structure.
Define your genetic structure. Uh, oh, I didn't know where my mouse was. Yo, little head, man. High intellect. I think I'm between genuinely what is, wait. 13 to 14, let him install TikTok, but when he's 8 or 9, introduce YouTube, but only long form content. Yes, I agree with that. 8 or 9, possibly, depending on what YouTube videos. Um, we live in a crazy world, man, and I I'm not like an iPad parent, you know, just like kind of hand him an iPad and then walk away. Typically, I like to like, you know, do things or um right here. I like that. I like
Choose
that.
a genetic resilience.
Uh cold or, you know, I remember radioactivity was the most important, but let's do with 4% on each. There you go. Squeeze out an extra percentage.
Choose your first style.
Max out his charisma. No, definitely. I can't remember. Well, you know what? I mean, I need to remember how like I was raised and stuff. But there's things that I don't agree with how I was raised. You know, it's a weird thing when you become a parent. It's like you want to do kind of different things with. Yeah, I like this regular one. A little bit of red. Okay, buddy, I had unrestricted internet access and I turned awesome. I think he's gonna be fun. He's just gonna learn thing earlier, so knowledge is a good thing. Yeah, knowledge is good. Knowledge is good. Although knowledge is a double-edged sword and depends on who's wielding it. Is not it can be used for good things
Pick your
and
main
bad
color.
things. It's gotta be purple. Like a dark pur- pur- Right there. Yeah, that's my YouTube color.
Choose your detail color.
Black. Black. Like the darkest I can go. Um I'm trying not to be one of those like really picky
Pick a
parents that just
class.
like they like do too much, they're overly protective, because I don't want to do that, but there's just so many bad things that can happen, I guess. But I do need to get over that. That's just something I need to work
Mercenary.
on. Equip 2 different one-handed melee weapons to dual wield them. Ooh.
Mercenary
Sounds too
chosen.
good. I like it. One time I searched what doggy style was when I was 9 and I was traumatized like crazy, dude. I thought sex was like the woman drinking piss, and I even told my mom about it, and I was sobbing, bro. No, see, no one ever taught me what it was. I literally, oh, kind of like that. It was very similar. I didn't search up what doggy style was, but um, it was more of like I read in a book, and then I had a friend who had a phone, and they kind of just showed me, you know, and I was like, okay,
Good
you know,
choice. Here's somebody with a troubled past,
that seems like it's running
drawn
good.
into the spotlight of a story that's already begun. We're already at a crossroads. Choosing a path in life is that
It's
fork
bad.
in the road where you make a
And
choice
you know,
or
it's
simply
just
stop living.
I want him to understand like what life could look like, um, without exposing him too much to it. And I'm gonna be different than my parents. I'm gonna actually explain what things are to him. My parents did do that. Was I grossed out? Well, in a way, yeah, you know, but there's a I'm just gonna be totally honest, because I believe in honesty. I was addicted to PORN, and uh that took a lot of time to get out of, and it made me feel gross, but it it's kind of again like one of those 50-50 things back then, you know. But like my friend, he just kind of turned it around and forced it into my face, and that was not something good friends do to each other. Um, um, I can't say besties to that. I can't. I'm not proud of that behavior, to be honest with you. It took. I mean, it created a lot of strain on my marriage, and it kind of made me angry on the inside. I'm not sure why,
But for
but I
you,
think it's
it's
something to
not only
do.
a crossroad, but a choice.
I'm
Allow me
dark.
to introduce myself. I'm the dark side of you, your inner voice to be precise, an echo of the balance and consequence of your actions as you move forward.
I'm one with the
Can't believe
darkness.
you choose that thing over me. But I'll be here waiting for you when you have a change of heart.
Look, I'm wearing a Japanese hat, so, you know, the atrocities committed by the Japanese. Yeah, pure evil. I'm gonna do a pure evil playthrough.
Thing? I'm right
I'm gonna,
here.
I'm gonna
And it
conquer
reminds me of the two
civilizations
halves
and
of the
collapse
same, with the difference
economies
being I'm the better
with this
half.
character. Um,
Better half. My way is both better and brighter. Light
I'm glad
makes
this is
it
working good,
easier
though.
to see the best end.
Same with me, honestly, man. I've been having the addiction for 2 years. After some time, the guilt disappeared. I know cognitively it's bad, but honestly, I really don't care emotionally to stop. I just, I have so much work to do that I just put it to the side. No, and it honestly, if it's something you really do want to get rid of, it's very difficult to get rid of. It's something that really just like it grabs a hold of um who you are as a person, and sometimes it's hard to not let. Hey, don't touch it. Hold on. Pockets. You're being disobedient. No, you're not supposed to touch this, okay? Not touch the computer, okay? No touching. Don't do that. Please listen. I'm just sleep. Go to bed. If you touch it again, I'm gonna have to take it away. I'm gonna have to move it somewhere else. Oh no, but like I was saying, it can really grab a hold of you, and it's hard to get rid of something like that, you know. Um, not
The best end is the one you decide yourself, and it seems we're headed in the right direction.
ha. Get down. So I go this way. I want to go this way.
Guess left can be right sometimes. Stories of death on the bodies
Like I
left
used to really
behind.
enjoy it, but
A reminder
it
that
became
we're at the
something that
mercy of nature
took
and the
away
one that preys on others.
from my general life, you know. Especially if you don't have any activities or friends to go out with, since you're not busy. It's a quick pressure reliever. I usually do it once a week, so it's not all the time. Oh man, see, okay. You're at a point where it hasn't totally become super
Do you
bad.
remember the beast that shattered your family? Or did you choose to forget?
Not a family friendly
You turned your
conversation
back
we're
on
having,
our
but
world and got lost
no, I
on
used
your
to do
own.
it like
Meanwhile,
sometimes twice a day,
the
and that
predator
was
only
rough.
grew stronger.
I'm glad that I don't have to do that anymore, and I'm glad I can openly speak about it without it being something that like I actively do now. It's been quite a while, quite a while since. Yeah, no, and I grew up with not tons of friends either. I grew up with maybe.
Better make a run for it. This is not the time nor place to end this story.
Are we going for a personal best or what? I don't know. I don't know what was going on with my life. I think it was like just
This
partially.
time, it was best to run and live to
I think it was
fight another
partially
day.
like just the
Let us
depression
hope
that I
you're ready
was
for it when it
pushing
comes.
down and not acknowledging. I didn't acknowledge the I didn't acknowledge what was happening until it became bad.
The predator isn't the only threat. The wildlife started to mutate when the end of days began, and the tree of life started to die.
Move towards an enemy to attack them with melee attacks. Aim the camera towards an enemy to attack them with range attacks. To reload your range weapon, press R. Key energies for dodging, using mutations, and performing special attacks. When you're out of key energy, you'll be unable to perform these actions. Your key energy regenerates both in and out of combat.
Cutting edge.
Ooh, this feels so smooth. Down. Ooh. I think I do it once a week, only because I'm on treatment for my stomach disease that I have. Oh, I'm sorry to hear about that. And my theory is the meds are suppressing my libido. I want to use this chance to not do it for maybe like a month or two and then come back because I want to make myself sensitive again. I want the novelty and excitement back. Honestly, if it were me, I would just wait until you get a girlfriend, like a good girlfriend, somebody who's not gonna like take advantage of you and be horrible. Because some women are pretty horrendous, and so I would just wait, man. I'm. It seems like crazy to even say that, but it's you get. I don't know. I would say at that age, it's good to learn and to like know what to do and stuff, and it definitely helped me learn what to do when I'm at that stage and getting down and dirty. But that's something that like you do and you wait and like you hold on to that. It's like you might have the problem with, I mean, I don't know. That's a deeper conversation because if you obviously if you're I don't know. I have two different parts of me. It's like it's good to learn, but I don't believe in PORN. I'm having like a huge brain fart. It's one of those things. Let's ever do anything intimate before marriage. Good, good. Okay. Well, man, I have a lot of respect for that then. I have tons of respect for that. Yeah. Okay. Well, I'm glad you said that. I mean, it's definitely something I agree with. It's not something that I did because, let's just say I got into well, I gave, like, let's say I gave my virginity to somebody who, well, first of all, I didn't tell them, but they ended up breaking up with me like a couple months after that, and it crushed me. And obviously, it's not worth putting so much energy and like love into somebody who's just gonna drop you like that. So tons of respect for that. Tons of respect for that. You found a weapon special effect add-on attached to your ranged weapon to give it an extra damage type for as long as the ammo lasts. Some enemies have a resistance or weakness to different weapon special effects, so use them wisely. So, to use the effect, like, I don't know. Ooh, med kits. Found a medic supply. Bags like this contain items that can help heal you. Your health doesn't automatically regenerate in combat. You have to use consumables or find other ways to heal. Shit, I'll get my whole channel taken off. I don't know. I mean, there's some controversial stuff that people talk on YouTube. Although I'm typically trying to be like more of a wholesome YouTuber, where like anybody can drop in and stuff. You could be any age, and that's why I try to avoid like cursing and other stuff like that, even though I still do. But yeah, debatable. Well, let me think about that one. I might turn into YouTube video. The ones I don't like turning into videos, I just leave them as lives. So at the very least, people could come and watch this live later on and see the content we're talking about. But again, debatable. I need to figure that out. It can be some serious gold for sure.
Everywhere. To most, it only means death.
What are
But
you?
Some have adapted to the new environment and changed with it. Evolution has its ways.
Whoa. Oh, sick. Come here, big guy. Oh. Down. I'm glad I have the chat working though. This is very satisfying to be able to like have the chat pop up, and so you know, like you're saying, your suggestion, Calvin. Um, well, okay, I don't know why I'm trying to read it off the screen over here. Fallen enemies can often be looted for healing items. Find a highlighted falling enemy and then press E. Remember to use your healing items when you're wounded. To open the item selection, hold 1. I see. You've gotten into every addiction possible, Brad. I thought the PO addiction was mine alone. I thought I was special, but you just had to come in and catch them all on some Ash Ketchum type ships. Look, I wasn't addicted to everything, but I definitely, I was very, let's say, sheltered growing up, and so being so sheltered made me want to explore when, you know, I had the ability to. And again, because I wasn't really taught things, yeah, I just, you know, I mean, like for instance, my dad, with weed specifically, he was like, well, I tried it, you know, and I had a little puff, and I just didn't like it, and I just never did it again. And I was like, honestly, that made me more curious to try it than not trying it, you know. And my dad and parents just said no, don't do it, and they never really said reasons why not to do it. And I mean, I let's just say, like, I like weed, I like smoking weed, but there I like it less and less the older I get, just because I like to have a clear mind and to know what I'm talking about, and that's something that I really missed out on a little bit younger. But no, I wouldn't say addicted so much to weed, Uh, this shit, yeah, for sure. Nicotine, for sure. Um, but again, that's something I'm working through and working on, and I'm definitely getting better the older I get. Um, I mean, like, oh, like that other guy was saying the other night, Samson Sam or something. I forget his name exactly. What? Don't touch it, buddy. Turn around. Lay on the bed. Ooh. Close your eyes. You need to go to bed, August. You need to take a nap. Um, but like my pawpaw, which is like a grandpa, if you will, just like a country name for a grandpa, essentially. Um, he died from smoking cigarettes, and I'll openly talk about this stuff. You know, I feel like it doesn't affect me anymore. I miss him a lot. But like I want to say that's my main goal in quitting nicotine specifically, and I'm doing a lot better. That's a true addiction right there. It's something like you start it and you get into it, it's something that's really hard to get away from. And so I always kind of suggest people, like, if you've never done it before, don't ever try it. Don't ever get into it. It takes a lot of money. It takes a lot of your time away. Sometimes it even takes your energy away. And I used to smoke a lot more stronger stuff, and so this is fairly light in comparison to what I've used to do. And that stuff really drains your energy. Just takes away all your energy, which is something that I really liked to have. My energy. I liked having my energy. I like feeling energized. I like waking up the day and ready to go, go, go. Um, Honestly, my worst addiction, I would say right now, is my coffee addiction. But I don't know if I could stop drinking coffee. It's like one of those things. It's just like I love it too much. Just the flavor of coffee. Mmm, so good. What kind of drinks do you drink if you do drink any? Obviously, you're younger, so it's not gonna be like anything crazy. But at your age, I was doing some wild stuff. Oh yeah, oh yeah, rehab. The most surefire way to remove drug addiction and nicotine is through medical rehab, which definitely caused a lot. Yeah, it freaking is way too much. And honestly, I wish we had. Oh, I thought I was dodging. Whoa. Well, you can't just pick me up. That's not cool. Whew. More intense fight.
Get out of here. Hack and slash.
Water, buddy, just water.
It's becoming terminal.
I'm glad it's banned. That nobody has to struggle with these problems. Which I have a lot of respect for your religion. They just straight up like, no, you know, and I mean like as a Christian, like you're not supposed to do that stuff too. But you know, there's a lot of these Christians out there that like act a certain way, but they don't follow through, you know, and the fact that you guys follow through is really, really commendable, really respectable. And I like to see that, you know. I mean, like in a world where we're all just like, although I think the more the years pass by too, that like more people realize that the way that like the early thousands were was kind of ridiculous, you know. I mean, there's a lot of peer pressure, and there still is peer pressure in our world and stuff, but the way it used to be, it's like, there was just like a large peer pressure society we lived in. Excuse me. There's like just this big peer pressure society that we used to live in. And it's like, well, if you don't do this, you're not cool. Like, I mean, if you don't drink alcohol, you're not cool. Or if you refuse it, like in a group of friends, like going to a party or whatever, even if the party's not like alcohol based or anything, then I literally forgot my train of thought. But water, yes, drink the water, not nothing else. Like dang. You need so some enemies carry large shields. You need to break the shield with melee attacks before you can deal damage to the enemy. How do you? Woo! Oh, back here, big guy. Get down, fool. Good. Man, I think the more I learn about you, the more respect I have for you. Because I was just. Oh. Down. But no, definitely, I think it's super important. I think your parents did a great job. Although that depends if you're the one who trained yourself to do that, or if it was something that kind of came through your parents, which I'm kind of curious about. I've trained myself not to care about other people's opinions. Well, that's what I thought, but I now know subconsciously that I do care about other people's feelings. But I guess it's hardwired. Feelings, I guess it's hardwired. No, you're right. It's definitely hardwired into the human emotion to care about other people, but that's just more of a survival instinct, I mean, that was centered around like, I mean, if you have like a tribe, then if you trust, other people and you're more worried about other people's feelings or more, I guess, conscious about it, then you can kind of expect more from your tribe. But that was back when we were hunter gatherers, and I mean, we're living in a post-industrial world where everything's kind of like mass production, do as fast as you can, all about productivity, and that kind of skewed our human brains, and that's my opinion. But I think I did weaken that subconscious care of other people's feelings. But still, whenever I do something in public to protect my reputation, I think, is this for other people or is this to protect me? Pretty smart, hella smart. No, I had a terribly low confidence as a teenager. It didn't really change until I was like almost 19. I'm the one who trained myself. My parents really had no hand in my development and maturity. I'm pretty much there with you, and that's kind of why I have like some. I don't hate my parents, but there's some things that like I'd wish they'd done better. But I'm just thankful that I had a house over my head, food in my mouth. Um, but very nice. Again, even more respect. Respect. I'm curious why they had no hand in your development and maturing. Like, did they just like ignore you and they just worked all the time? That's pretty much what it was for me. Defeating enemies and completing quests will give you XP. Leveling up allows you to raise one of your attributes by 10. You also get 1 point that you can use to unlock skills in Wang Fu. Wang Fu! Perks menus. To get to the menu, press tab. Dandy candy. Where'd this guy go? Energy pack. And the other thing. Okay, so level up real quick. I can level up. We already learned that. So strength
been
for
working
show.
out.
For show. So, well, thank you, game. You earn upgrade points when leveling up, but these can be used to acquire new special attacks and perks. Time to unlock your first special power. I think I'm going for more like a close or like a melee kind of guy. Dual wield melee. I definitely want to be dual wielding. Right? Like F. No, is there something different I can get? Like one-handed slash? No, unarmed. I'm not unarmed. What does ranged combat have for me? Alt. Oh, I don't like remembering things like that. You know what? Let's just make my more chances to accidentally click something. So you can now perform your special attack when you have the correct weapon type equipped. Once you've unlocked more attacks, you'll be able to combine them to reach a super Wang Fu state. Well, they didn't push my academics wise. My father doesn't live at home, but he visits a couple times a week. My mother's really involved and she loves me, but she doesn't care about grades. Okay. So, yeah, no, I know a lot of kids grow up with that kind of household. And again, like it's pretty much me, same thing, except my dad did live at home. My dad was an angry person. Imagine like an Buddy, can you please go to bed? Lay down, please. Lay down. Close your eyes. Buddy, get in your bed. That's not comfy. That's not comfortable, bud. Yeah, put the pillow behind your head. Lay down. Get all comfy and cozy. You get all comfy and cozy. That's better. There you go. We gotta take a nap, bud, okay? Back to what I was saying. I was gonna say, imagine like a drunk dad, but he wasn't drunk. He just had all the other things. Super angry, very easy to make frustrated or angry. Um, Not that he would hit me, but he definitely liked to spank me. Which at certain points I definitely deserved the spankings. Oh my god, me too. My dad gets angry often too. I one time just declined to go to a house party and legit took. Wait, you declined to go to a party and he. Nice, good, very smart, very smart. Gotta at least play your Switch too. No, I would lose like access to my computer. You would take my Xbox. Um, Although I don't really understand those types of punishments because he was taking a bit away my only enjoyment out of my life. Like, you know, being able to get on my Xbox, and this is the original Xbox, not a 360, not a one, not anything newer. This is the original Xbox, and on the original Xbox, you know what? I have it in that box down there. There's an original Xbox sitting in there with a whole bunch of controllers and stuff. Maybe one of these days I'll try to pull it up and play some Halo on it or something. Because I still have the Xbox Halo game. Halo 2, yeah, sorry, love it. I've got the original Halo in here, and then I've got the Halo 2 map pack. Although, is that just the map pack? It should be more, it should be the game too. Love playing that with my brother. Is it fossilized? Yeah, it's got some crystals on it growing. I've also got this one was just really fun. Game. It's called Destroy All Humans 2 on the Xbox. Don't know if you ever played that before. One of my favorite games ever. It's actually kind of like a comedy game. But I'm surprised, like, I got away with some of the stuff I did. Like, I'd be playing, like, some horrible, like, really bloody game. I'd be playing some, like, horrible bloody game, and, some ancient yeast growing on it, you know the deal. Oh, heck yeah, man. Might get a yeast infection if I touch it for too long. Once you have more upgrade points, remember to spend them on perks and special attacks in the Wangfu and perk menu. Yeah, dear. I don't need to read all that. I kind of know what I'm doing. Um, yeah, I don't know. But again, I don't understand why they think that that's like a punishment because my only enjoyment was life in life, and the only music I could even. It's not funny. Put it away. Put it away. Do you want a spanking? Then I need you to put it away now. No, I'm not doing that, buddy. You're being disobedient, and I don't like that. I need you to listen. Remember what happened? Remember what happened? I know you don't like the corner either, buddy. But I was. Oh, look again. I said 30 minutes to an hour. So it's like a couple minutes from an hour here, and I like talking anyways too. I mean, you know, some of my friends don't always send me messages, and
Look,
although I would
an
love to
emergency
talk more
box
often,
from
this
the
is kind of where I
Voice
get
Force.
most of my
A
conversation
rare
out.
sight.
I said I didn't care if he took the electronics. I could study and do my homework. Bring out the leather whip. He did. Well, my. Oh no. Well, I'm not gonna do that. I use skin, man. Because I want to hurt just as much as him. It's a reminder that I got a crowbar. No, but I wouldn't use any objects, or even a belt. I mean, I feel like mostly they used the belt back in the day because it was like a threat. Like you start unraveling the belt, you know, and pulling it off, and it's like, no, no, don't do that. I'll listen, you know, even though it didn't always work. But no, like honestly, my only enjoyment, I'm gonna be honest with you, is just full frontal. Honestly, my sister, she is proud of being mean and you know not really caring about people's emotions. My brother, I'm not gonna share all of it, but my brother is, let's just say, not my brother anymore. Um, you can try to figure that out if you want. I really don't want to share too much information about my brother in particular, but my brother, I haven't seen him in, I think, 5 years. And my brother and I were never really like brothers, you know. I felt like a single child, um, uh, just because like you know the family dynamic that was going there. My sister, well, my brother's the oldest. He's a firstborn, and he got anything and everything he wanted. Um, like everything he wanted. No need to share if you don't want to share. No pressure. I just won't share too much about my brother, just because it's just again, it's just one of those things. But my sister, she's still here, you know, and she has every opportunity to like have a relationship with me, yet she chooses to, well, let's just say be a typical sister, you know, and I wished more out of that, but You get what you
That
get.
pipe looks weak. The claw bar should come in handy.
Light. Oh. Break it open. Yo, it just exploded. Whee!
Whoa. It's time to find a way out of
Wow.
this place. No, really, I mean it.
I'm still running around 10% CPU usage. I'm very happy about this. Jump. Heck yeah, I already knew about bunny hopping already.
The Morks produce biomatter in their multi-organ that they shed under distress.
You're on your way to performing a special attack.
Blobs that affect the cellular coding strands of any living being when absorbed, including you. Chop chop.
Get wrecked. Ooh, wrecked. Ooh. Yo, get down. Honestly, I do think the traits that your sister has are strengths, if only if you ran on purely logical and strategic mindset, but I think she does care. She just doesn't have the awareness to know. 1, 2. So twice? Sure. You absorbed a bioblob. These are points used to unlock mutations. You collect bioblobs by defeating Morks and finding containers at various places in the world. You can use your bioblobs by unlocking, or to unlock special powers at any time by accessing the mutants part. Mutation part of the menu. I'll have to do that in a second, but let me go loot. No loot. No loot. Loot. A little bit of frame drops here and there. Can I shoot that? Can I get up there? I can. Hey, I wanted to hit it anyways. You didn't have to tell me. You not gotta tell me twice. Wait, can I? Oh, ooh, wait, hold on. So, this way, and this way, and no! It jumped after. Whoops. I can see that. But there's things that my sister does that, I'm gonna be honest, she I don't know, it seems kind of insensitive, but it's also kind of like, why do you act like that, you know? Like, I'll try to have a conversation with her and she just won't say anything to me, and it kind of seems like she hates me. But every time I try to talk to her, it's kind of just like talking to an empty vessel, which, you know, I mean, like, I love my sister, you know, I really do, and I in a way, I'm trying not to, like, speak bad about her, because I don't like to talk bad about people behind their back.
To save themselves from the impending doom.
But
But
I
was
just,
it too late?
I
It is only
She's
from
a
the
very
flight
strong
logs of
person.
the single arc they left
And she
behind
can be a very
that
strong
we
person
know
and strong-willed
other arcs
too.
traveled through the sky and beyond. It seems those that
Ben,
came before us
now.
never lost hope
Lay
in
down.
finding a new home
Okay.
for their kind.
I'm probably gonna end the stream here in a couple minutes. Once I get out of this bunker area, I think I will maybe have a couple more minutes to talk about it, and then we'll go from there. Rotation puzzle. I already know how to do this, so.
Just a few moves left. Make them count.
If she does care, she has a disdain for you. I saw the no first. She does care, she has a disdain for you, and if she doesn't care,
that led to the
she's
big
like that with all
apocalypse
people
eons ago.
observing her.
But it's
She's a big
clear
people
the world
comparison.
wasn't
She sees
prepared
how
for
she
how
treats
recklessly
others.
the Toxanol
I've been
Corporation
thrown
will
into
make
this
its
yap
mark on
sesh.
the
Yeah, we're
world.
just talking about all
Their
kinds of
rare
nonsense.
earth mining and nuclear industries
I like it too.
generated
I really enjoy
tons
it.
of waste, and without consideration for the future, they dumped it all in landfills until they ran out of space. That's when they made the big mistake. They began dumping the toxic waste in the surf just off the coast instead, assuming that it would sink
What do
and
you need to be
decay
doing?
with time. And they were right. But no one was prepared for what was about to unfold.
away.
Once in the surf, the
Put them
radiation
away.
interfered with the genetics of the wildlife and
Oh, dude,
created
I
bizarre
don't wanna do
mutations
this.
in their offspring.
Yes,
It
3
had
cards.
an
You got 3
inconceivable
cards left.
impact
One
on
there at your foot.
biodiversity and the entire ecosystem. The world as they knew it crumbled as nature returned.
You are actually
It
incredibly
would
intellectual.
never be the
Yes,
same
for
again,
real.
And what remained of it became ours.
I thought I was really, really intellectual, but at the age of about 14, things kind of, went off the deep end after 14. I got into a lot of really bad things, and again, makes me very, very happy that you didn't get into these things, and I know there's other kids that get into worse things.
The sound of spark metal going pew pew is never a good thing. It's coming from behind that door.
Why is it never a good thing?
A warning label. The box looks like a potential brain melt.
Put it down right there. To your bed. Okay? If I can get him to actually go to bed, I'll turn the stream back on. Well, real quick while I have a chance. We go. Click these two, and I just want to lock them so I can't move them. Lay down. Bed. Get under your blanket, buddy. Look, this is nap time, okay? It probably wasn't the greatest idea. I started a stream anyways. I probably should have pushed the bed first. I don't think you're a loser. Not at all. Don't say that.
It's going to take a bit of puzzling to short-circuit the door.
Some puzzle.
There you go.
So complicated. No, I don't think you're a loser, man. Look, I was playing like 10 hours. You know what? Actually, he is 3 years old now. I can give him some melatonin, right? Right? Go to bed. Can a 3-year-old have melatonin? You have to buy a special, like, baby melatonin, though. Can 3-year-olds have melatonin? Okay, so if I bought him a kiwi and then gave him a kiwi, it probably would be good. But honestly, I don't know. It says safe up to like 5 milligrams. Perfectly countering an enemy attack will stun them. A stunned enemy has stars circling above their head, and after hitting them again, it can launch them up the air by pressing Q. Okay, I have no girlfriends, 2 or 3 of them with them being from my school, and I don't cut my hair, and I struggle with showering and that. I can beat that.
The wheeled one is outnumbered. You'd better help him out.
No, I can totally beat that actually. Sometimes I wouldn't shower for up to 2 weeks when I was that age. Not 14 past. Honestly, when I was 14 past, I started to get a little bit more friends, but by having more friends, I was doing stuff that I shouldn't have been doing. Like I was drinking a lot of alcohol, I was smoking a lot, and um I almost went to jail twice. That's true, but thankfully the cops did not go that route because they saw kids. Now, um, uh, I did cut my hair to an extent. I mean, it was kind of like it was well, okay, my hair is right now. It's like, for instance, my hair is down to like my middle eye level now. Looks like crap now, the older I get, but my hair used to go down to my chin on the top. The whole thing would go down to my chin. And then I did start eventually cutting my sides and my back, so I did look eventually, but no, it's not. Perfume, deodorant, and wash your hair and shampoo 3 times a week. Yes, agreed. The get under your blanket. It's awful. I blame my dad. Although I don't know. I think I have more hair than he did at my age. I don't know. Or maybe it's worse. I don't know. But I only no, I had only one friend for like 10 years, and then we stopped being friends. And then I had another friend, only one friend, and we were friends for like 10 years. But yeah, you know what? Give me 1 second. Just 1 second. Yeah. No. But I said it nicely to you even. Don't even start that. No, you gotta go to bed. Uh-uh. Oh no, not the Andrew Tate. Oh, well, you know what? He's bald, right? No, I used to completely shave my head. He's fine. He's just really disobedient at this age, and so I'm trying to get him to just listen. I think I'm gonna, again, okay, I'm gonna keep my promise. Get down, fool.
Slice and dice.
Rip kid, love that's yeah, it's still funny to me, man. Oh.
That's the last of them. Let's talk to the real one before backup arrives.
I think the kids should admire and actually see you as a role model to copy rather than to be feared as an authority figure. Well, you should be an authority figure, but not more than a role model. I agree. I agree. I mean, like, when he's a little bit older, I just need him to listen, you know? So that's what I'm trying to get him into right now, is to just listen to what I'm saying. There's a reason I tell him to do things, and he was really tired. Well, he still is very tired, but can I just leave him and not go the way he wants me to go? Fine. You probably would be a really good father. There's only one way to find out, right?
He wants to thank you for taking his side against the scavengers. He sounds
But don't get a girl
familiar.
pregnant until you're
You just
totally ready
can't
for it.
Figure out why. He presents himself as out of date. He knows he's way overdue, but he hasn't given up. He doesn't seem surprised
Eventually,
that
I'm
you
gonna
don't
have him playing
recognize
games
him.
with
You
me
were
and
just a
stuff,
child
so
back then.
I'm really excited
The
for
night
that time.
Everything changed.
I'm already starting to get him into like Lego Star Wars and stuff. And he'll play it. He will play it a little bit. He'll move his character around and he'll like attack people, but well, he'll look around and he'll attack people, but he won't move. Yeah, his hands are tiny, so he can't get both the joysticks.
The child could have been anyone, but the evil it had fled had left a mark, a facial scar to remember the past. There's no doubt you're the child, and that what Looper Lupin did to your village, your Muma and Popsy, was the beginning of the end. He says it has taken you a long time to bring the past back up to the present, to find your way back, but he's grateful you have. It was after the attack that the unity fell apart. Your Muma's disciples divided and formed tribes as a reaction to the blight that had fallen upon the land.
You should learn how to read from
Had it not
chat,
been for
specifically
the
from
Tree of
my
Life,
messages.
no one would
From
have
my
survived. He
messages.
hopes you at least remember the tree.
He needs to learn how to read in the first place. What? I'm gonna take a nap with him so he can get a bed, but by default, dialogue are set to advance from one NPC line to the next automatically when it changes. Blah blah. Okay. Now, I know you don't want me to, but I'm gonna end it here. I am gonna come back for plenty more of this. I mean, since this runs so good on here, and I sent a story about an all-girls school in chat. Can I see it? How far up? Whoa. No, calm down, bruh. I sent a story about all girls school in chat. Can you see it? I can't see it. No. Like everything that I can see is right here on the screen. So if it's not here in the chat, then it didn't go through. Is it a link? Are you trying to send me a link? Because I don't think links show up in this. Can I not? I'll talk to this guy just so I can save. But no, I don't think it allows.
Asks if you were tired, as it's a bit of a hike here from the village.
I think you're
He
undoing what you
wonders
said
if your
earlier.
Muma knows you are here.
like she cares.
Sounds like he thinks she does, despite your heart growing dark. There's nothing as powerful as a Mooma's love. He understands why you came all the way
It's
out
like
here,
Elvis,
to
bro.
see them, the potato people. The potato people, or Mono, are a wonder, somehow interlinked with this little tree here, fueling its source of life.
Potato people are better.
You might be
One
right.
time I had to go to an
Like
all-girl
potatoes,
school
they're
for some
packed with energy,
competition. I saw
an
a girl
excellent
and I
source
realized
of
that
ki.
this is going to be so much
The Nono
different
prefer
and
to
better than
hide in glitter
I
grass.
could smell.
He
You guys
says
said,
you should
yeah.
get over there and ruffle it. See if you can
What am I
make one
playing?
come out of hiding.
Biomutant. I used to stream this from my PlayStation. I literally can't save it. Ruffle the glitter grass. Let me ruffle it. Let me ruffle it up. Ruffle. No, look, it definitely is. Oh.
You found one. You should be proud. They don't come out for everyone.
Yeah, I'm playing Biomutant. I used to stream
The
this
Nono's ki
from my
energy
PlayStation.
is just what the Pensai needs to complete its cycle and grow into a tree of life.
It's Elvis, can't you tell?
Only time will tell. At least his intention is to dedicate his life to it. He has the feeling the fate of the world depends on it. You need to support the tree for a long time to come. The only way it'll grow tall is with the
Poor
burst
little
of
Willy.
ki released from the Nono as they become one with the tree.
That used to be real bad for me.
You
It'll
need
calm down
to catch the
eventually.
Nono, and he wants you to
Well,
use
hopefully,
his,
maybe,
but
who
asks
knows?
you to be gentle. The Nono are sensitive beings, an embodiment of
You know he
ki,
didn't shave
the
that, right?
primal energy.
The no.
You handle that net like you've never done anything else. He's impressed. One day, he hopes the tree will have grown tall enough to sustain the world. But today, your focus is getting this one to become one with the tree.
She's copying me. It's got some spider legs now.
Now that you've seen the Nono's connection with the tree with your own eyes, you have no reason to doubt. From this day on, he'll make nurturing the
I think
Pensai
Elvis kept
into
it
a tree
growing.
of life, a life goal,
So
not
so
only
they
for
steal
our
from it and
village's
make
sake,
flavored
but for
compote.
all of us, everyone.
What did he pee on himself? Is that what he
One day,
did?
The land won't be as peaceful. Not even your
The poor
Mooma
guy.
will be able to protect us. He says you'd better hurry back to the village before your Mooma comes looking for you. You did good here today.
Yeah, I shouldn't make her worry, right?
No,
I'll be a
she's
good
got
kid. Why
lots
not?
on her mind and needs rest after the raid last night on the Lupin camp with her disciples. Wonders if they let the Predator family live or not. He lost you there for a while, but no memory is alone. It's part of a trail you can follow. He says he remembers every single day.
Well, it
he
looks like he did
devoted
for a
to
minute
growing
because
the tree of
this
life.
guy
But now
is
he's
that
afraid
guy.
it might be in vain.
This is the Elvis guy.
The tree
Or he
started
looks
to
like
die
him.
when the end of days begun, and it wasn't long after that that the World Eaters arrived. Records tell of the ruinous devastation the Toxinol Corporation inflicted on the land. The apocalypse sparked a re-evolution, the second coming, and our lineage.
You know, I can't even remember how Elvis
His
passed
friend
away.
Gizmo is working on a Mecton and needs help defeating the Jumbo Puff
A
at the end
Micton.
of the West Route.
Wouldn't MK be Mark? Mark time?
Wiz is still
I don't know.
repairing his octopod to confront the Merc Puff that dwells deep down under the surface at the end of the Northwest Route.
You okay?
Nocco has tamed the midget and is preparing to take on the Hoof Puff at the end of the East Route.
Oh,
Finally,
he needs
Goop
meds to
is
stand up because
almost
his
done
legs
with
don't
the
work
Goop
properly.
Line, a machine able to ride the waves of the surf all the way
Maybe
out
that's
to
why.
the Porky Puff at the end of the route to the southeast.
Maybe his meds put him in the chair.
Out of the road ahead won't be easy, but he's counting on your support. His friends aren't strong enough to end this on their own.
I'll end them.
He wants you to understand that you'll all die if the tree isn't saved.
Good.
Regardless, you'll meet again once you've played your part in the tribe war and the situation with the World Eaters.
Hey. Ah. Okay. So this way.
You're getting the hang of it.
Why did I close that door in the first place then?
Quickest way out is through the roof where they came in, and the rope looks strong enough to climb.
One time I was in bed watching a Resident Evil video. Hot girl called Ashley came and I was playing with it. Dang, the fact you remember that is wild. Ooh, this looks like something I can run over there and... Oh, that's not how you do it. Fail. It's by accident too. That's almost always how it happens the first
Looks
time.
like you got this.
Although I don't remember. For myself, I just literally don't remember, but... Ooh. Up there? Is this where I'm supposed to go? I want to go up this way. Doesn't look like I can go that way. Don't know what I'm trying to do. Who's not gonna remember? Not me. First moon party. Well, I'm out. Know what that means.
Know that the Tree of Life is dying. Its days are numbered. Without help, it can't endure the environmental change and assault from the World Eaters.
Biomutant. I'm sure you might be right though. I mean, it does. Is it Alzheimer's or is it dementia? My great grandma passed away from either Alzheimer's or dementia, so it's entirely possible that I could get it for sure. Let me save here. Voila. Now I can go back to that. Yeah, no, Alzheimer's got me a little too soon. But Coffin, I'm gonna end it here, my bro. I streamed for 3 times as long as I typically would have. Well, not typically would have, but then I was choosing to. This was just gonna be a test stream to see if the chat thing worked, you know, and actually did. Because every time I searched it up, it was like, OBS will not record the chat like that. I'm like, well, too bad. I got it to work the way I want it to, so whatever. But no, I'm gonna end it here, my friend. You're gonna make me want to end it sooner. Hey, let's be nice. Let's be nice. Calm down. Calm down. I'm gonna go eat my tiny bag of Cheez-Its. Okay. I guess I am then. I guess I won't ever stream again then. Um, but thanks for being here. It's good to have you, obviously. Fine, sorry. I mean, you're a good person. Don't end the stream, but fine. If you do, I'll see you. Um, Try to get some sleep tonight because in later on I'm gonna try to stream around um I'm gonna try to stream around my goodness. Oh, for me like 9 my time. But dude, that means you're gonna be wait, that means you're gonna be tired as all hell. Dude, it's like early as heck. Isn't it for you? You need to go to bed. But anyways, thank you for being here. Good to have you. And don't work hard unless if it's worth well, what is my saying? Do your best and don't work hard unless if it's worth working hard for. Take it easy, Calfan. I'll see you later. Hopefully you can make it to the next stream, but if not, that's good. You just get your sleep. It's 8 a.m. when it's 9 for you. So it's only an hour off? I thought you lived like halfway around the world. Peace. I'll catch you later.